Hello everyone, we are the Team 9. This week we will introduce assembly and installation of steel components. The publication is divided into two parts: pre-assembly of column components and hoisting scheme of main structure. First, the assembly process of the vertical outer column chip is follows. Firstly, draw the outline projection line of the outer column and the inner column of the truss column on the ground plane. Erect the support jigger on the ground plane according to the outline line of the outer column. Weld the weld between the jigger and the embedded parts. Measure the orientation and the plane position of the contactor port between the jigger and the outer column surface with the total station or level, and weld the cushion load and the stop load. The place the lowest section column on the jigger frame in order to ensure the position and the size of the lower port. A positioning device should be set at the port position. Adjust to position of the component to make it contact with the positioning block on the jigger frame, and measure it. After is qualified, place the next section and the measure and place its entire the outer columns of the lower section column are in place. The assembly the bolts between the outer columns. The inner column is first but welded on the ground planes, which can't only avoid the air pollution welding of the important welds at height altitude, but ensure the quality of the welding, but also reduce the number of height altitude jigger and speed up the assembly time. After the ground surface is connected, it should be hoisted to the height altitude jigger. After the inner column is assembled and welded on the ground, it is hoisted to the height altitude jigger and fixed after adjusting its spatial position. Then assemble the bolts between the outer column and the inner column. The upper and lower sections of the interface are reinforced to ensure the position and the size of the end in the welding process. The main structure consists of 24 main trusses and 24 truss columns, which are divided into 213 installation units. Truss column is a very important part of the main structure. On the one hand, the hoisting of truss column can accumulate experience for the hoisting of main truss. On the other hand, it can achieve the effective control of the credit and the construction period of the whole main structure through the control of the truss column. Because of the huge section of truss column and the heavy weight of monomer, according the weight distribution of steel column and the working condition of crane. The sectional installation method is adapted. Therefore, the chair column adopts a horizontal splashing method, and the whole chair's column is divided into two parts, the low column and the up column, which can only meet the working performance requirements of the crane, but also effectively avoid crashing the height to too many sections. The low column hoisting process is as follows, going through room flow, turning over and so on until welding with column base. Let's watch our introduction video.
Beams will require some ingenuity. The engineers come up with a box design to create the right aesthetic and to bear the heavy loads. 4 steel plates, 4 feet on a side, are bent into the required shape and welded together to form a twisted box section.
It's actually like the world's biggest jigsaw. Well, they've been cut out to particular shapes, which are not simple rectangles.
These puzzle pieces will be assembled to create the bird's nest. But first, the team must move them from distant factories in Shanghai to the bird's nest construction site. The trucks must cross 6 cities and 5 provinces. Once on site, workers weld the boxes together to form even larger sections, forming a truss, some of them up to 40 feet long. Then, an 800-ton crane hoists the beams to the top. Positioning the massive sections up to 350 tons requires great skill.
It's very difficult to fit all the parts to these butt joints without any error. You sometimes found that in positioning one joint, another had gone out of alignment.
Finally, they will spend 2 or 3 days of welding the joints to secure them in place.
So far, we have introduced the structural issues related to the entire stadium, including the production and the installation of the steel structure. Next week, we will begin to introduce interior design issues. Thanks for your watching.